in this house.
Skinamarink. Yeah, I watched it. More like shit, man, this stinks. Here's my Quickie review. Let's go. So yeah, man, I've mentioned that on a couple of live streams that I've seen Skinamarink, and I just had to get my feelings out there. If you're not aware, I'll go ahead and let you know what the plot of the movie is. Two children wake up in the middle of the night to find their father is missing and all their windows and doors in their home have vanished. So it sounds like a pretty cool concept, right? And that's what I thought. And it's an experimental film, and from what I read on Internet Movie Database, it only cost $15,000 Canadian to make this. And I think it just grossed like $1.8 million from what I read. The director's name is, I want to get his name right, Kyle Edward Ball, and I'll give him credit for taking 15 grand and making something like this. It took a lot of creativity, but let's just say I think that it would be better suited for a short film, definitely under an hour, because that might be the scariest part of this thing. It was an hour and 40 minutes, and I can't get that hour and 40 minutes of my life back. This has to be, no disrespect to the creativity and the, you know, just the guts to try to make something different, but this has to be one of the most boring, know-nothing movies that I've seen in the history of films and the history of my life.
I'd rather watch paint dry. Nice.
Yeah, I had to fight to try to sit through this thing and see it through to the end, and I was hoping that I would get something cool, retro, like a Blair Witch style movie, and I didn't get that at all, because there's literally like scenes in just minutes and blocks of time where nothing of importance happens. And they try to pass the time by filling it with like a retro feel, like a VHS hum in the background, a really old school gritty, fuzzy VHS style, weird cinematography and camera angles, like if you're at the child's height or like you're at their feet looking up. Different camera angles. I did get a couple of nostalgia feels in it when I was watching some of the old toys from the 70s that I remember, especially like the little phone. But other than like just little bits and pieces, that I was just sitting there waiting for, like, when is something gonna happen, please?
The love of God, man!
It was just so boring. Like I said, I give them credit for trying, but I know everybody's trying to rip into this and find some deep, dark meaning of what the children were going through, and maybe it was some trauma in their life, and what, that's fine, but you could have found a more entertaining way of doing it. This movie is too long. It should have been a short film, definitely under an hour. The creativity's there, but that's about it. This movie is boring as hell. It's a complete waste of time, and when it debuts this week on Shudder, if you're gonna watch an hour and 40-minute film, there's plenty of other things on there. Watch Scare Package 2, if nothing else. At least that's entertaining for the whole time. So, like I said, A for effort, F for execution and entertainment value. This movie is hot garbage. It gets my hot garbage rating. I have not given that in a while, but that's all I can say about that. So I guess this review is short and sweet and to the point, so it's going to be part of my Quickie review series. So why do I call it that? Because, you know, everybody likes a Quickie. So I had to throw a joke in there just to make my review more entertaining. That's way more entertaining than anything you'll see watching this epic pile of hot garbage. So I don't recommend Skinamarink. Stay away from it. And that's all I got to say about that. So what do you think about this video? Thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the normal YouTube stuff anytime you watch one of my videos. If you haven't, hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos. So hopefully next time we'll review something that's a little more entertaining, and I can talk a little bit more about it But that's all I got to say, like I said, about Skinamarink. So until next time, boys and girls, this is Jeff Ben 316, your pop culture reporter, signing out, saying you guys be safe out there. Skinamarink. More like shit, man, this stinks.